This is the all-new Kugoo Wish 01 electric pit bike. Now, I'm going to go over the brief features and specs of this bike, and then I'm going to get it out on the trail and see how it handles. I'll also do a top speed test, and then I'll give my conclusion. Now, this is one of the coolest bikes that you can buy on Amazon or AliExpress. A link to that is above and also in the description. But before we get started, I hope that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get after it. Some of the basic specs of this bike. It comes with a removable 48 volt 21 amp hour battery. Some of the bikes come with a 16 amp hour battery, so before you buy, ask your seller for the specifics. It's mated to a 1500 watt motor that peaks at 3000 watts. It comes with a heavy duty chain, a full suspension that is nice and cushy for off-road riding. It has a 12-inch diameter tire that's 3 inches wide in the rear, a 14-inch diameter tire in the front that is 2.5 wide, and it comes with heavy duty brakes which provide adequate stopping power. It comes with this small screen, but it's easy to read. It is black and white, but this allows you to see your speed. There are some settings in here if you want to change them, but most importantly, there are 3 speeds on this bike, so you can toggle it from 1, 2, and 3 depending on riding condition and rider. The top speed is supposed to be 50 kilometers per hour or 31 miles an hour, but we'll validate that. The bike does weigh about 47 kilograms or 104 pounds. The seat height is about 29 inches. It's bigger than a Razor or Motortech. So let's get this out on the road and see how it does. Definitely handles the trails well. The suspension's nice. Handles those roots good. Pretty ripped up in here because of the hog, and it handles the bumps really well. A lot better than some of my other bikes. Definitely a comfortable ride, not jarring. The chain's a little loud. I wish it was a little quieter bike. Let's see how she does going up this hill. Nice! Pretty impressed with that. Alright, I got a hill here. Not many here in South Florida, but we'll see how this dirt bike does. I'm going to start out here on the pavement and see how well it makes it up to the top. I'm in mode 3, let's go. Pretty steep hill, made it up no problem. Pretty happy with that. All right, we're gonna do a speed run here. See how fast she goes. We'll first test the 3 gears that they have. I'm gonna start out in gear 1. And we'll see how we do. We're gonna validate that with the GoPro telemetry data and the app. All right. So gear 1's pretty slow, sluggish. I'm sitting at, says 12 on the screen, 10 over here on the app. Not very fun. Okay, that's gear 2. Looks like 15 miles per hour roughly. Pretty scoring. Oh yeah, gear 3. Gear 3 looks like it tops out, or it's geared out at 20 miles an hour. I'm gonna have to check these settings. Must be something amiss. The speed should definitely be in the high 20s, if not low 30s miles per hour. Looks like it's topped out, geared out. Feels like there's more power, but it doesn't want. I got a hill coming up. Let's see how it'll do. All right, so let's take a look at this screen here. It says I'm at 51 volts. I've been riding for 23 minutes. I rode about 4 to 5 miles. I used about 5 volts. Yeah, 5.4 miles I've gone. And it's down to 51.2 volts. It definitely handles the trail pretty nice. Oh yeah. Overall, I'm happy with this Wish 01 electric pit bike. It handles the off-road and trail riding really well with the cushy suspension. The motor is torquey and adequate enough to do hill climbs. I really like the look of this bike. I like the fact that it's an aluminum frame. Over many bikes at this price point are a steel frame. Now, there definitely is room for improvement. One of the things that I found, the top speed is limited because this is an early production. It has a 1,000-watt motor that I assume peaks at 2,000 watts. I reached out to the manufacturer. They said that they're shipping bikes now with 1,500-watt motors that peak at 3,000 watts. So that should get you to the higher top speed as they're advertising. But just make sure before the bike ships that it does have a 1,500-watt motor. Now, I do like that it has 3 speeds and the screen is toggleable and configurable so that you can adjust it for your rider and riding conditions. Now, one of the things that I wish it had was a key so that for anti-theft. It does not have that, but those are the only 2 things that I could see for room for improvement. I hope that you liked this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.